What's up, guys? Coach Sean here, coming to you live yet again for our meetup. I'm gonna call it. I'm trying to find my eyeliner here. I took a nap, and so I am just waking up, and I figured this would be the best time to go live. But today I want to talk about self-leadership and why that's important, and also some key things in reference to that when it comes to you moving things forward in your business. Because we all know what separates us apart from most is our ability to really be all in our business, right? We're not treating our business like a side hustle, like a side chick, a side dude, or none of that. Like, it's not to the side. It's actually what we do. You get what I'm saying? And so it's like, it brings me to the fact that, when you're all in and when you're committed to your work, to your brand, to your business, you understand that you can't rely on your energy to determine your results or your outcome. You can't rely on your energy to determine whether you show up or not. You have to use your own willingness to execute, to show up, to take action, right? Because your energy could change day by day, right? Things can happen, and you may feel like it's just different today, and that's life. But who do you become when it's time for you to really rise, show up, and do the work, right? It's like you're not making any excuses about it. Because when you have a coaching business, your coaching business is literally an extension of you. It's who you are. It's what you do. It's how you've embodied this level of being. It's truly about who you are being. And then you have to also look at, your actual day-to-day habits. How are you spending your time? How are you spending your energy? How are you actually allotting time to building your business, right? And I think about this because it's like, people who know that they must grind, that they must work, they work, their vision, their purpose consumes them. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like it's all you want to do. It becomes your own obsession, in the essence of, it's a healthy obsession. It's like, I know that I have a goal, a purpose in mind, and I don't want to waste my time and energy, spending it with the wrong people, being in the wrong environment, doing things that just doesn't even equate to me reaching my goal, right? And this is no shot to anyone, but to people who, can sit around for hours and watch TV. And I know that there's times you can, participate and do those things, but it's like, there's only so much time you're going to give to certain entertainment when you're focused. You get what I'm saying? Like, and especially when you respect the season that you're in, when you're building your business. Like, for me, for example, I'm on social media. I'm not on social media just caught in the what they call the doom scroll, right? I'm not on here just scrolling aimlessly. I'm on here with a purpose. I'm on here scrolling and networking and connecting with new people. Like, I'm not on here just, you know, watching other people work and create content. No, I'm on here connecting with them. I'm on here engaging, following, introducing myself. And it was so interesting because I had a client today who was sharing with me about how they go door to door and they sell roofing, right? Like they're into door to door sales. Okay, and mind you guys, y'all have to remember, sales is business. Business is sales, and sales is energy. Okay, and everything is selling. See how that works? Y'all gotta let that marinate. But anyway, so I was thinking about the fact that, okay, think about the people who are doing door-to-door sales. Like, they're knocking on doors, right, for their clients. We are online. We have social media. You should be knocking on doors for your clients online, meaning you should be following, liking, engaging, DMing, introducing yourself, right? And I know we've gotten to a place where we can utilize ads, and everybody's so in the, oh, I'm in my feminine in business, and I attract, I don't chase, and all of that, which is cool. I'm not here to bash nobody in their approach and their mindset. But I know for me, it's like, I believe in incorporating my masculine and my feminine. I believe in actually having harmony and balance within myself. And so, yes, if I run ads and utilize ads, I also know that ads is going to do the work for me by going and, attracting the clients and, the leads and things. And so people are going to find you. They're going to see your work, and they're going to engage, and they're going to inquire, and they're going to show up, and they're going to buy. And that's how the power of ads is. But I also know that is more of a passive approach, which is good, of course, great. We all love passive income, but we don't like passive people, do we? Think about that. However, we also know that we can be proactive in our business, which leads me to the leadership part. You know what I'm saying? We can be proactive, meaning we can actually engage in our own success. We can actually participate in our own outcome. So when we put forth action, meaning we're taking the first step, that's self-leadership. That is saying that I know that I can go out there and try. And that also comes from a place where you don't fear rejection. You don't fear hearing the word no, or you don't fear that, no one's going to buy or whatever. Like that, those fears and those concerns are not even on your radar, right? So it's like your ability to put yourself out there and to introduce yourself to new people, it screams confidence. It just says, hey, I know that I have something valuable. And that to me lets me know, okay, if you have something valuable, you got some work that can help people and that can add value to their life, why would you feel any shame around telling anybody, right? I feel like it comes from people who are afraid to share their work. It comes from the fact that they don't believe they have enough, or that it is enough, or that it is valuable enough that people will pay them. You see what I'm saying? And it's like when you are at a point in your body of work and in your process where you just know without a shadow of a doubt, more people need to know your work. You're going to find creative ways and innovative ways outside of what has been deemed the standard, to find out, okay, I can go above and beyond. I can actually do more, right? And I keep saying that word, but do more. That means you got to execute on a higher level. You got to start thinking on a higher level. You got to think beyond what you're being told. You got to think beyond what you're being shown. You got to think beyond what people are, are that you see. You have to be someone that can take it further, right? And those are the trailblazers. Those are the innovators. Those are the ones who embody self-leadership. Those are the ones who are making the millions. We are making the millions because we are actually doing the thing. We are actually finding ways to make it happen. We're not taking excuses. We're not taking no L's. We're not taking no no's. So, and it's also about looking at it from the fact of like, most people are not thinking from a proactive approach, meaning that you're getting ahead of things before there ever is a problem or before there ever is an issue. Most people are not being proactive in their business. They're waiting for clients. I don't know if people are thinking like, okay, clients are going to find me, which is cool. Ads have that ability to allow people to find you. But you can be proactive as well and go find your own clients. You get to choose your own clients. You get to choose who you want to work with. And when you have that mindset, that lets you know you've activated something. You've made a switch internally that says that I can see more opportunities, right? Because it is about increasing your numbers. It is about increasing the amount of people that know you and that know your work. So that is coming from knowing what you are doing, right? Someone who is skilled and knowledgeable, they have a knowing. They can't be, it's like, and even if you don't, right? Let's say if you're just learning and you're just starting out. I can remember, when I first started my coaching business and how new it was and how fresh it was. That excitement alone, that drive and that passion to learn, to figure things out alone gave me confidence to show up, right? It gave me confidence enough to try to say, okay, dang, even if I didn't know something yet, I always knew like, okay, I need to figure this part out. Like, oh my gosh, something right here. I need to figure that. Like it kept me motivated and driven to actually go out and find what I needed to know and do what I needed to do. Right? And it's like most people sometimes these days want it handed to them or something. I was sitting here earlier thinking, and this is just a thought, and I can express it and share it online and let it go what it may and let it be what it's going to be. But I was thinking, I said, okay, well, I've had people ask me to teach them on how to start getting into digital products. How can they start creating digital products? Cool. Problem solved. We got the course. Create your first course. It's only $97. You can access it now and learn how to start your digital products journey. Start your digital products today. It's really simple and easy to follow. And I give you some key tips and things that I've learned. So you're going to get those knowledge, the shortcuts, the things that, can help you to kind of connect the dots. And so I was thinking, I'm like, okay, some people may not actually be interested in creating their own digital product, but they actually do want to have a digital product that they could sell, right? And so This is where I start to understand that done for you concept, meaning that, someone create a digital course and then it's done for you to actually make money from it. And so I was just thinking about that approach and that idea, because I know that not everybody actually want to learn the skill, but I encourage you to learn how to do it yourself. I encourage you to figure it out yourself, because there is power in you knowing how to take control of your business and being hands-on in your business. Right? Some things you just shouldn't want to outsource. Some things you just wouldn't want to hand over to everybody. That's just the way I see it. But I'm also aware that everybody does not see it that way. There are some people who are like, hey, could you just create me a course? I'll tell you what I want in it. I can give you the information. And I wouldn't mind that, because now you're telling me your idea. You're telling me, hey, this is what I want this class to be about. You know what I'm saying? Like that at least has your input. It at least has your thought behind it. Right? But to completely think that you're going to make money in a sustainable way without you actually creating it from your own hands, from your own mind, from your own grind, that's kind of like the shiny object syndrome, right? It's like you making, make some money from it for a time, right? For a time being. But if you want sustainable, long-term success, I advise you to create your own digital products. I advise you to start creating and learning this skill. And it's like as simple as, maybe if you do watch TV, turn the TV off for an hour or 30 minutes. What I don't know what people do at home. I don't know. But I know when I'm home, I spend my time at home actually working. You see what I'm saying? I spend my time resting, working out, and cooking. And that's just what works for me. That's what a typical day looks like for me. No excuses. And it's also something you got to enjoy and love, because, when you do something that you love and enjoy, it's easy to show up for it. It's easy for you to be like, okay, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? It's so easy. It's a different type of energy. So, but my thing is when you say you want something and you're not doing the thing, that's some kind of misalignment there. And then that's where you got to get the coaching and the mindset work and all those other parts together so that you can actually be doing the thing. And now you're no longer talking about the thing, thinking about the thing. You're actually in motion. You're actually taking action, which is a whole different frequency. It's a whole different frequency. There's people that's like, oh, I want to build a brand. Could you help me build my brand? Could you help me rebrand? Could you? Okay, so we got it. You understand your intention. You understand your goal. That's a great start. So what's got to kick in and what's got to switch enough for you to say, I'm actually doing it now. I'm ready. I bought the course. I bought the coaching. I got into the mastermind. Okay, now I'm ready. Let's go. Right? Because this is what this type of work is for. This level of work, coaching and digital products, buying courses and things, when you're buying mentorship, when you're investing in yourself, this level of work is for people who are action takers. It's for people who are action takers. It's for people who want more. It's for people who value success. It's for people who actually value themselves. It's for people who want to grow. It's for people who want to expand. Not people who are comfortable in their comfort zone. Not for people who are settled and just like, I'm good here. I don't need to do nothing else. No. These are for people who know that there's always areas that can improve. There's always something that can be refined. There's always something that can be better. And they're actually leading themselves. They're actually leading themselves to buy the course, to get the coaching, to start the business, to create their digital products, to promote and market their content, to plan, to create. Like that's self-leadership. This is the number one thing you must have. This is the number one thing you must have. This is the requirement. You must have self-leadership. You must have the ability to lead yourself. This is what sets you apart from the rest. Your ability to be innovative, resourceful, creative, committed, to be logical, to be strategic, to be energetic, to be powerful. That's self-leadership. That's how you rise. That is how you rise. So guys, we have Rise to Millions. That is $25 where you can get access to coaching sessions for the whole year to keep you guys on track to your $1 million year. If you are ready to make your $1 million year happen, this is where it happens inside of Rise to Millions. I'm coaching you to your $1 million year. That's what Rise to Millions is about. So it requires you to really make a decision and decide, are you going to rise? Are you going to rise? So if you would like access to create your own course or your first course, as well as the Rise to Millions, send me a quick DM or leave a comment under this post to let me know, and I will send you the link, or you may be able to find a link somewhere around this area somewhere in this video, in the comments, in the description box. But guys, I'm here to support you. Let's go make your first $1 million year. Alright? But first, if you haven't created your first digital course, make sure you grab that course. Actually, it's a great combo to get both of them at this time. I highly recommend you get both at this time. That way you getting exactly what you need to make sure that you can continue to rise. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.